Hello, Taurus. It is AD with kayxztarot, and I'm going to be doing your weekly reading, guys. So this is going to be from May 1st to the 7th. All right. So this is going to be for the week. Thank you so much for tuning in. Welcome. If you're new, welcome back. If you're old, I'm so happy to have you here. But without any further ado, let's get into your reading, guys. Please don't forget to check out that description box below with information on how to book a personal reading with me, and also just any fun details, like my Instagram and all that good stuff. All right. So let's get into your reading. I will say, while I was pre-shuffling, I saw a lot of twos, so I hear the word union, all right? And it could be spiritual union, physical union, you know what I'm saying? Happy birthday to you guys, some of y'all, happy birthday, if you know what I'm saying? And then for other, it could be like some sort of, actual union, a contract that you're signing, coming in and forming something solid for an extended period of time with somebody. So I didn't want to say that. We'll see what comes up in the actual reading, though. Oops. And one. Ooh. That scared me. Like, that legit scared me. All right, so we have Justice and the Ten of Cups. So like I said, union, contracts. This could also be for work. It doesn't have to be love related. Could be connecting with a Libra of some sort, but something balances out and it works out. It makes you really happy, Taurus. It's just kind of like for a moment, all of your wishes and dreams come true and you're like, okay, I finally get this. I get it. Okay. You start seeing the bigger picture. So I do see balance coming in for you, and it could possibly come through union. You could talk to somebody who ends up pointing you in the right direction or making it clear for you as far as what steps to take, what guidance that you want, just a really good mentor. It could be that type of relationship. It can come in the form of anyway, I don't want to limit it to love, but for a lot of you guys, it could be love. But for some of you, it's just somebody who just is able to move your soul, all right? As far as just being able to help and guide you in the right direction. And I'll say this, Taurus, and it's because you admire them for some reason. There's some admiration, even if you're equals, you're just there's something about them that I truly admire, and I want to form that and adapt that into myself. And that's where the motivation comes in, because Taurus, as we know, okay, and I'm a Taurus moon, so no shade, it just is what it is. We don't necessarily like being told what to do. We don't like being told when to do it. We don't like changing, if only unless if we see the real reason for it. It's like, hey, Taurus, you should change. It's just why? But have you ever thought about it? It's nope, never thought about it, never wanted to, never aspired to. This has worked for me until it doesn't work for me. It is what it is. But this person, for whatever reason, excites you in a way that you haven't been excited before. So it helps you out. All right. So we have the underlying energy being the Five of Cups. So this is change. All right. And it's also not crying over spilled milk and looking at the two cups that you have behind you as being upright and being happy and celebratory about it. Don't get lost in your emotions over the past and just crying over spilled milk, because look what we have following right under is the Wheel of Fortune. So if you have been in a place of being sad, possibly because of instability, divine is going to start turning in your favor, Taurus. All right. So we have the Empress coming up as the heart of the reading. I love that. We have the Queen of Cups. All right. A lot of feminine energy as a foundation. We have the Ace of Swords. Hey, now coming up as your present energy up. And then we have the Eight of Cups as a most likely outcome, and the King of Pentacles, which is your energy right here. Yeah. Again, union with the Queen of Cups and the King of Cups. So this is somebody who's complementary to you. You guys make a great team, especially with earth and water. So you have that emotional, spiritual, physical connection too. And then it's balanced out with practicality. So if you've been heartbroken in the past, Taurus, Moon, Rising, Venus, if you've been heartbroken in the past, somebody's about to come in. Something is about to come in and shift in your favor. And it's going to make you feel like a queen, a king, the divine feminine here. All right. It's going to make you feel like you can grow, expand, right? With the Empress here, this is the Queen of all queens, okay? So she sits on her throne and she owns it. Followed up by the Queen of Cups. Again, could be connected with a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Just somebody I am hearing sensual, sexual, creative, artistic, open. All right, they're an open type person. They could be a little wild. All right, they have stories for days. And they're great communicating. They're great communicators. You guys just have so much to talk about. All right, with the Ace of Cups being here as a present moment. So you could be receiving some sort of clarity, new beginning, some honesty that you were expecting. And I think that something's revealed to you in a way out of kind of a shady situation where there was sadness. So perhaps you could end up meeting this person. If you're particularly connecting with the Scorpio, I believe this was a Scorpio reading. It could be one of those situations where you might be in a little situation, you know, when you start tiptoeing to the next one. So there might be a little friction. There could be something here because there is, something that you're going to have to leave behind with the Eight of Cups here. So this could be another person. This could be a job. This could be a home. All right. An environment, a dog, a cat, anything. Something that you've invested emotionally in. Perhaps even your resources. Okay. But really you have some type of emotional tie and you realize that it's not working out for you. So now you kind of have to turn your back on it and keep moving towards another space and time. There's nothing wrong with that, Taurus. And that's like this change. But I feel like this person, this person right here is able to demonstrate another side of life that you weren't considering, and it makes you a little bit more willing to walk away and get out of your comfort zone and step out of your comfort zone instead of remaining defensive and just kind of allowing change to come, which is a little different for Taurus. I understand it, but just understand that with the King of Pentacles being the card of advice and it's you know, be open, but you're still grounded. Your feet are still on the ground. So it's okay to get carried away with this person for a little bit because they need you equally. Like, again, with the Justice card and the Ten of Cups, they need you equally. If this person is all over the place and they're emotional and they just kind of fly by the seam of their pants and just whatever, they need you. They're looking for you to be like, hey, you should slow down. Did you make sure that you finish this? Like, they're looking for that type of practical energy. So don't think that it's not mutual. All right. Because like I said, there's an admiration and a respect within this relationship that I'm really sensing. You're either viewed as a queen or you view this person as a queen. All right. It doesn't matter. Both of you view one another as royalty. And like I said, the amount of respect and honesty that you guys can communicate and the clarity that you have is pretty great. And guys, I'm sorry if you wanted this to be another reading, but there's so many cup energy here. There's so much cups energy. So that's why it's leaning to me towards love or just something that you're emotionally tied to. So if you're emotionally tied to your job, could be nonprofit work or just something where you're working with children or nurturing of some sort, another opportunity could be presenting itself and you could be stepping into a new line of work, but you might feel bad because you're like, oh man, I'm going to miss my kids or I'm going to miss my patients. All right. But it's working out in your favor. Okay. Don't cry over spilled milk if that is the case. And that's the biggest thing. That's the biggest thing here for love, for career, for money. It's just kind of like you're going to have to invest in something. You're going to have to turn away from something. And you can easily focus on the Three Cups. You can easily focus on what you've lost, but you have so much to gain. If you would just shift your perspective, right? You have so much to gain that's right behind you. If you just go ahead and shift that perspective. And then once you're able to shift that perspective and appreciate the gifts or the abundance or whatever, the opportunity, the opportunity that comes in, the clarity and honesty, you'll truly be able to appreciate it and understand that it's going to lead you to exactly where you want to be. All right. But there's going to be, even though I don't see the full card here, there is some level of faith that's required. There's some level of being intuitive that's going to be required as far as making that next step. But I do see success on all fronts. But the uncomfortable part is you have to leave something behind that you're probably emotionally tied to, nostalgic about, and again, that could be friends, family, a relationship that you're in currently, okay? So that's what I got for you, Taurus. Awesome possum. Before we get into the oracles, I just want to do the friendly reminder, so please check out that description box for booking a personal reading if this is resonating with you, all right? But let's get into your oracles. Yeah. All right, Taurus, and... Ooh. Is that yin? Exchanging gifts, almost. I like the pink because it's always that feminine energy. So this person could shower you with gifts. You could shower this person with gifts. There's just something so mutual about this relationship that you have. There's something so coherent. All right. About the way that you give and take. Like I said, you're equally dependent. I'm having a moment of deja vu, so that's why I zoned out, guys. But I'm back. You guys, like I said, when I was explaining this relationship earlier, water and earth, it's balanced. They need you as much as you need them. As much as you need to be freed up and let go of some things and kind of go with the flow and change, they need you to ground them. So it's a really, really awesome, again, gift exchange that you're doing as far as like what you're able to offer one another. And again, it leads to growth and expansion. Okay. Yeah, building blocks too at the bottom of the deck right here. So you can easily go into business with this person, build an empire with this person. Finances. I don't see finances being a problem. Excuse me, long term. As far as, excuse me, if you sign this like new contract or go on to this new venture. And oops. All right. So at the bottom of the deck, we have no place like home. All right, I'm covering the words. I'm sorry. We have no place like home. And so this again goes to that comfort area. And that being scared to walk away from it and leave it behind. Coming out of your comfort zone. But I promise you, if you take that leap of faith, right, and you turn your back on investment, you'll be able to come back to it. I don't even see you leaving permanently if it's like a move or anything. This is just going to be the next phase in your evolution. So just be aware of that. Yeah, and then we have Loyal Heart. Again, a card of partnership. 2, again, with the 2 owls. And you guys are bringing so much greatness to the table. And I don't think that you even have eyes for anyone else, just because the level of respect that you have for one another is, yeah, co-create. Look at that. And I love that with the Empress. Sorry. As far as just building growth, abundance. But, the respect that you have for each other is really going to be able to move mountains and really get shit shaking. Like, the 2 of you will be able to get ideas that you possibly had in your back pocket, in the ground, on the ground, because you, the visionary and the architect, okay? So it's really, really awesome. I hope that this resonates with you. Please let me know in the comment section below. Don't forget to check out that what is going on? Don't forget to check out that description box below with information on how to book a personal reading with me, and also follow me on Instagrams, okay? So peace, Taurus, happy birthday, and until next time, Godspeed.